change of hair colour. I had to do it last night. Wasn't it last night? It was the night before I done it. Anyway, let me get the chat up. I'm liking it. For now. For now. Let's just say that for now. Oh, listen, I've been run off my feet. Busy, busy, busy. I'm going to be busy all this week as well. Let me get the chat and everything up. I hope you've had a nice weekend. I hope you had a nice weekend. Okay. There's my Sky. Good morning, Sky. Good morning. Good morning. Right. There, I've got the chat up. Well, we've not got the chat up yet. There, the chat's up now. Keely, my beautiful Keely, good morning. Oh, Keely, I'm loving the pictures of your wee baby. Oh my goodness, so cute. I'm getting very excited for me having my grandson in February. Can't wait. Golfer girl, good morning. It's freezing out. I'll show you out the window. The snow is still, see, there's still a wee bit of snow there. Stuart, good morning, lovely Stuart. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, so I was at the hospital I was at the hospital yesterday, right? My birthday's on Thursday. Friday I've got the hospital again, I have to get a COVID test done. Then I have to isolate until Monday, and then Monday morning I'm going in to get the tube thing down my throat. There you go, you've turned 50, so there you are, have that procedure. Things are all looking up, aren't they? Things are looking up for me. So I've had all these, I'll show you the thing, that's the thing I have to get. I have to get that. I don't know if I should read this or not, I'd probably. Oh. Oh, dearie me. Right, I'm going to be getting sedated. Yes, I'll have my drink on Saturday. I'll be fine on Saturday for my drink. Yes. I'll be cool for that. Elisa, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So yesterday I was at the hospital as well. Yesterday I was at the hospital. I'm telling you, it's been non-stop hospital carry on. I've been good for a while. For a while I've not had any hospital appointments, but recently I've been there quite a lot. So it was about my scalp again. So it was a different doctor, and she had a good look at my scalp, and she says it's psoriasis. She says it's hereditary, right? I didn't know that. Oh, that's right. It's hereditary, and I could have it forever. I could just have this forever. So they just need to find something to help ease the pain a little. So it's fun and games for Blueberry. I'm going to jump in the pot. See, in Scotland we say I'm for the broth pot. I think I am. I think I'm overdue. Broth pot. Gold dust, good morning. Gold dust, it is freezing, freezing, freezing out there. In fact, when I went up to swimming again, I'll need to look for my gloves. I keep saying this. I'll need to look for, I don't know what I've done with my gloves. I'll need to find my gloves. Because I'm dead old. Yes, it's round about the same time every day. At least it's usually between 9 and 10 in the morning, depending. Because I was away down to the doctors this morning with the hospital letter for prescriptions. So I've got ointment, I've got oil, I've got shampoo, I've got everything to put on this bloody scalp to try and help it. I says to her, I says, look, doctor, I says, I'm starting to just want to get a razor and just go neat and just take the whole lot of the hair off. But that still wouldn't help. See, I've had this for 5 years, and it's just on my scalp. But you know what, she was interested in my cancer drug. See how she said to me, how long have you been taking tamoxifen? Like, that's the cancer drug. And I was like, God, it must be 7 years now. It must be seven years I've been taking that. And when I think about it, the scalp problem kind of started after I took that. So it might be. Lisa, I've tried everything under the sun. I've tried oil. I've tried, someone even suggested salt water. I've tried that. I've tried apple cider vinegar. The vinegar, I've tried that. I've tried Sudocrem. I've tried coconut oil. I've tried um, ointments, steroid shampoos, lotions. I've tried everything. I'm going out my mate. I've tried everything now. I've tried. So she's given me four things that are on my prescription. God knows when it'll be ready, because see, my chemist has never got anything. See, when you could, oh, we've not got that, but we need to send away for that. They've never got anything that you need. And see, if they do give you something, you're short 10 tablets, or we never had enough tablets, so we've only gave you 20 and you're meant to get 30. That's the kind of chemist that is. And it's the kind of chemist that all kicks off. I've seen it kicking off a few times with people. I've seen it kicking off a few times. There was this one particular girl, I hope she's resting in peace, poor girl. She was in my school. In fact, she was a year older than me, right? And I don't know what happened to her, but we used to kind of hang about together in the same kind of crowd and stuff like that. And she was always a nice enough girl. Well, here she went down the wrong road in life, do you know what I mean? And she ended up addicted to heroin, so she did. And I remember when Amanda was a wee girl, we went into the chemist and she was kicking off. She was kicking off big time, so she was. I had Amanda behind me like that. I thought, oh God, I'm going to be in a fight today, ain't I? I had Amanda behind me, and she was shouting and bawling that her mum keeps going in her bag to steal stuff. And I was thinking to myself, her mum's probably looking through her bag to see if she's got any, junk in there. And she noticed me, of course, and she went, "Oh, Linda," she said, "oh, is this your Wayne?" I said, "Aye." I says, "This is Amanda." And she says, "Linda, what happened with my life?" This is how sorry I felt for her. She says, "What happened to my life?" She says, "I see all yous and yous have all got children and all doing well," she says, and look at me. And I felt so sorry. I just wanted to cuddle her. I just wanted to give her a cuddle, do you know what I mean? But she sadly passed away a couple of years ago as well. Terrible shame, but that was kicking off in the chemist that day. I've seen it kicking off a few times. It's a tense affair. He's all thinking, I'm never going to visit Blueberry now. That sounds like a great place she stays in. Welcome to Scotland. Oh my goodness, is that right, Elisa? I can't remember that, if there was a postcode law. I can't remember. But there you are, didn't know that. I've been taking it for about 7 years. It stops you producing estrogen. I was worried in case I was going to grow a penis. I said that to the doctor. The doctor didn't find it funny. The doctor never found it funny when I said to him, "I'm not going to grow a penis, I'm a doctor." He was like, "No." It's like, okay, so we're not in a joking relationship, right? Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut. Better not joke. That's terrible. Well, there you go. See, I'm lucky to get the tamoxifen then. I'm lucky to get it. But whatever it's doing, I think it's doing, that's what's happened to my scalp. But don't forget, I had chemo and all that. My hair all fell out. I don't know what the chemo does to your hair. It kills your roots or something. Well, mine's were all dead with the chemo, so I've got to just try and look in the positive things in life. Look, it was snowing yesterday morning. Snowing. It was wonderful. I sat here with my blinds open, right? I had no lights on apart from the Christmas tree. And it was snowing outside. And of course I had the Partridge Family on. Partridge Family Christmas. It was wonderful. Oh, Lisa, thank you very much. That's the new colour that I've done. Look, who knows what it'll be tomorrow. I'm not even going to lie about it. But I do love it. So I'm going to try my best to keep this for a good few months. I'm fed up changing my profile picture now in my avatar. I'm going for blue, pink, red. I don't know what I'm going to next. Green Rose, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, the doctor never found a sense of humour in that, Sky, so I thought, all right, okay, we're not there then yet. See, I crack jokes all the time, but some people, don't take jokes, and I'm like, oh, I feel a bit awkward about saying that now, but there you are, it's out. See, things come out my mouth and then my brain works. Do you know what I mean? It's already out my mouth before I've realised what I've said. Sometimes. Oh, Greenrose, I was at the hospital yesterday getting my head examined. We all knew that was going to happen, didn't we, at some point? I was getting my head examined yesterday. My scalp. It wasn't my brain, it was my scalp. So there you are. That's where I was yesterday. Fun. And then I've got the hospital again on Friday, the day after my birthday. What a lovely welcome to being 50, right? Here's this what you're going to get. I've got a hospital on Friday, and then I've got the hospital on Monday. 3 hours. They said it could take 3 hours to get this thing down my throat. My God. That's a lot. There must be a lot of preparation because, God, they're not going to be doing my throat for 3 hours, are they? They're not going to be doing there for 3 hours. Oh, here, they better give me good stuff. I've got to say that to them. Give me the good stuff, please. Don't be giving me any of the rubbish stuff. Get the good stuff. I'll be talking about yous anyway. I'll be name dropping yous and see where yous are from. I'll be like, oh, I've got friends over in America and stuff like that. I like to do that. I like to show off. Beth, good morning, my lovely Beth. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm getting, I'll show you. I cannot pronounce a bloody thing. I'm getting that. That's what I'm getting done. 3 hours? Where's the letter? There it is. Yeah, that's got my details on it. I had to sign it and everything. I have to sign my life gate. Where did it say 3 hours? Oh, it's one. I've got that many letters. Three hours, there it is. You should expect to be in the department for approximately 3 hours. Are they doing it to me for 3 hours? Are they going to be doing it to me for 3 hours? Oh, thank you, Green. I'm not even worried about it. It's not as if I'm worried about it. It's no phasing me whatsoever. I just want it done. You know, I've had a lot of bad things done in my life, so this is nothing. You want to put a camera down my throat and you go. Remember I swallowed the sponge. Remember the sponge thing? That was a wee while ago. That was icky. See, sitting there with the string hanging out your mouth, knowing there's a big long string all the way down in a sponge, like a Brillo pad on the end of it. That was a bit. It stopped my breathing. See, when it got to there, it lodged in my throat, and she'd pull it like that. Twang. My God. Golfer girl, did I say good morning to you? I did, didn't I? Does it take 3 hours? Here, listen. That they need to give me the good stuff, please. See, if I'm going to be getting stuffed in my throat for 3 hours, they better give me something good. None of your pretend stuff, please. See, the only other time, well, I've been sedated twice. Once when I was a wee girl, that was the back thing, that was bad. And the second one was when I was getting the roof of my mouth cut open and I was sedated. But here, I told the man all about NASA and stuff like that. I couldn't remember telling him about NASA, but it sounds like something I would say. See, and he said to my dad as she was telling me all about NASA, I was looking at him like, I can't remember saying a word to you, strange man. There you are, you know. Elisa, what it is it's a little capsule, right? I showed everybody, I took pictures of it. It's like a wee capsule, a wee tablet, right? And it's on a long, long bit of string. And you swallow it and you take like lukewarm water. They make you drink a couple of lukewarm waters like that to take it all the way down like that. And you sit for like 10 minutes, 8 or 10 minutes with the string hanging out your mouth and they sellotape it to your face, the string like that. And you've got to sit, and while you're sitting there, the tablet pops open and a wee sponge comes out like that. It's like a Brillo pad. And what they do then is once after the 10 minutes, they pull it up and it drags all the way up your tube like that and takes loads. They said about 1 million cells it takes as it's getting pulled up, and then they test it for stuff. So they tested mine for stuff and said that they seen some things that they want to investigate. So there you are. It's probably not the last. See, this is it. I'm downhill now. All right, I see. I'll probably need to recover a wee bit. They'll not just throw me out the door. They might get out. Aye, I'll need to come round after it. Ah, well, see, that's it. So that's golf girl. I'm glad then that's put my mind at ease because I thought 3 hours down my throat. That's a long, long time, isn't it, to be down there? Yeah, this is a new thing, Elisa, that happened, and there was only one Scotland, Wishaw, that had this procedure. That was the only hospital I could go to get this thing done. I took, see if you go on my Facebook and scroll my pictures. I'm sure I put pictures. Um, I should have put pictures up there, but it's an amazing thing. Do you know what I mean? Now that they can do that and take all these cells and test them, so just show new things every day. It's better than getting the tube down here, but I'm going to be getting anyway. But see, it'd be better than that. But that's it. That's what have you got? Let tear me up. What have you got going on? What's happening in your life? I bet you your lives are great. Mine's is pants now. Mine's is pants. No, well, it's not. Look, I just want things over and done with. It's a burden on my mind. I keep thinking it. Ah, my Sky. See, Sky, you're stronger than what you think. Tingled ASMR Tingle Pink. Good morning, good morning. Okay, I'll come just do my usual Monday morning complaining. I'm just on here doing my Monday morning vent about the hospital system. Here, wee Nicola's going to be going doing a press conference soon. I'm starting to get frightened that we're going to go into another lockdown, guys. I'm starting to get a bit frightened because there's 9 people in the UK that have got this new variant of the COVID, right? And 6 of them are in my area. Of course it is, of course. My area's got 6 people that have got this new variant. So wee Nicola's coming on today, so I'm a bit worried that we're going to be getting put down into lockdown or something like that. I can't be doing with that again. Ah, Beth, see, I know. New variant, yes. Yes, in the UK there's 9 cases, right? 6 of them are in Scotland, right? And 4 of them are in my area, my neck of the woods. 4. So listen, it's not good. Oh, see, listen, it's a worrying time for that, for people that, but we've got that used to being able to just jump on a plane and go visiting and holidays and stuff like that. See, when you can't do it anymore, you realise, do you know what? Thank God for Skype. Thank God for Skype. I don't know, and the internet. Thank God for it. Because I don't know what I'd have done all through lockdown without yous and let my mum talk to my mum via Skype. Oh, Beth, me too. I can't listen. I was starting to get really down, but I had used to talk to every day. But even at that, I was missing my swimming so much because I like, as I said to my, I was talking to Sophie about this. I like to stay even, right? I don't like to be too happy, and I don't like to be dead sad. I just like to be even. I don't like things upsetting my routine and stuff like that. It knocks my mood and stuff like that. So see the whole lockdown and not being able to go I know it sounds petty, but not being able to go up my swimming and stuff like that started to get to me, really. Not as if I'm a big talker when I go there. You say good morning to the usual people. Morning, cold this morning, blah, blah, blah. We talk away and stuff like that. But just doing my, see when I do my swimming, I feel as if I've done a wee bit of exercise and stuff. Do you know, I feel good about myself when I do it. So, God, please don't. So I don't know what she's going to do, but it's 10:30 this morning. I'm not even putting it on. I'll hear what she said afterwards. But it's not looking good for us. Omicron. So listen, how's that different for the normal COVID? See, I've not been watching it. I only heard about this today. Do you know, I'm frightened to what this is. I don't have the news on much anymore because see, every time I watch it is, well, bad news. You know, they're never on telling you anything good. Sky, see, I couldn't read that. See, until I do get your joke. uh, oh, I know, Beth. I know it's so. Do you know what? I'm going to put my Facebook on here, and then see if I can get subtitles, and then I can read. The Scottish Parliament. Right, when it comes on, I'll hopefully have subtitles so I can see what she's saying. Right. I don't know what I'm doing today. Oh, do you know what I'm going to watch I've not seen before? Well, I'm 19 minutes in. Fun with Dick and Jane, Jim Carrey. I've never seen that before, so I'm going to watch that. I've watched, as I say, 19 minutes yet. I do like Jim Carrey. Sky, you're hilarious. Yeah. 13 YouTube. Oh my God, Gopher Girl, that can't be good. Do you know, I don't think people would stand because there was still parties happening here. See, when we were in lockdown, there was still parties happening. People were still having parties and whatnot. I was a wee rebel and I went out my gate with a glass of flavour and that was me being a wee rebel. That was me being a rebel. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. If you can work from home, that's good and everything. It's just, I don't want to not be able to go my swimming. That's what I don't want. Because I would miss it. I would sit here and eat too much. And we all know what's beside me right now. Look at that. They bad boys. After Eights are the best chocolates in the world. So that's what I sit and do. I should have said to Officer Bob. Do you know what else I like to sit and do, Officer Bob? Eat After Eights myself. Do you fancy come down and I'll feed you some? Did you do that wee rebel? Cool. That is, I like that. I like wee rebels like that. See, I went outside my gate like, oh, look, Nicola. I'm breaking the law. Bad girl. Phone the police, get Officer Bob on the phone. Oh, yeah, Beth. Oh, mint Viscount. See, I like the orange Viscounts as well. But After Eights have always been my absolute favourite. I love them. And I get them every Christmas. It's not Christmas without After Eights and Wall's Viennetta. Oh, and Black Forest Gateau. That's a must. Scottish tablet. Oh, do you know my granny used to make the best tablet in the world? She was really, really good at it, and she used to put coconut through it sometimes, and it was absolutely wonderful. I tried to make it once, and it ended up um, toffee. It didn't end up tablet. But my granny used to see. It always reminds me of my wee granny when I smell it. See, I know, and I'm lucky that I have got my wee garden and my rocking chair. Remember sitting out there. I'm. That's the only thing I do is really go to my swimming. That's the only thing that's different for me is the swimming. But I do love my swimming. Golfer girl, I remember her saying that at a particular point in the tablet making, you've got to have the heat just very, very low heat, or it turns to toffee like what I made, glass toffee. Or she used to make like big dishes of it. Oh, it was wonderful. I took it for granted. I would love a bit of your tablet now. See now, that would have been an absolute treasure to have a bit of your tablet now. But yeah, I took advantage of that when I was wee. You know, you don't realise how precious that is. I'd love to have a bit of your tablet now, my wee granny. Loved her so much. That's my wee granny. I've got a picture next to my bed, and I see her every day and every night. And that's the one that she comes to me in my dreams. I'm telling you, she always comes to me, and she always says the same thing. And I always say the same thing. It's weird. I tell her I love her and I miss her, and she tells me that she loves me too. Spooky. Granny, stop spooking me out. I could have that conversation with her. Granny, gonna stop spooking me. Stop coming spooking my dreams. I was dreaming of Aquaman. How can I not dream of Aquaman? I'd love to have a good dream of Aquaman. Oof. Do you know what? I'm going to watch Aquaman tonight before I go to bed. Fingers crossed. I could be doing me a wee thrill. Ah. Oh, Black Forest Gateau is, yeah, with squirty cream. I don't know what you call it over the seas. We call it squirty cream. It sounds a bit squirty. Sounds a bit squirty. Sounds a bit like moist, isn't it? It's one of the words. It's one of the words, but it's called squirty cream, and it's in a can, and you shake it up. Randy, good morning to you, lovely Randy. Squirty cream and Black Forest Gateau. Can you whack it? Yeah, squirty cream. It sounds a bit, doesn't it? But it's beautiful. Yeah, squishy. Well, you could call it squishy cream. Oh, Gateau, Maggie, yes. And good morning, lovely Maggie. Gateau. See, after your turkey and all, you've got to have a wee bit. But do you know what I'm getting my Sophie? Sophie loves smoked salmon. So Asda usually at Christmas time make smoked salmon Christmas trees. It's like a Christmas tree shape, and it's smoked salmon, and then it's like a thin layer of soft cheese and herbs, and then smoked salmon, and then a soft cheese, and it's in the shape of a Christmas tree. So I'm going to get that again this year, and we're going to have maybe crackers. That'll be the appetizer. Yeah, squishy cream. You need your squishy cream. Oh, see when you've had a few, squishy it in your mouth like that. You know, I used to do that when I was a kid. My mum would go, "Who's been into the squishy cream?" Not me. Like that every chance I got. That was, who cares about calories? That's back in the day. You'd be like, I don't give a F. Well, saying that, I'm still like that. Oh my goodness, Lindsay, I hope he's okay now. That sounds a nightmare for you. It is terrifying. I know it's terrifying, Lindsay, especially with that. Oh, that's, see, Peter, he was in, he got rushed to intensive care when he was wee. He wasn't breathing, he was limp, he had turned grey and all this. It was silent pneumonia. And that was, and see, even now he still takes his inhaler. And I worry about that. I mean, he's 20, right? But I still worry because his chest and stuff like that. Lindsay, you can only do what you can, what you do and what you think's right. That's and go with your gut. Always go with your gut feelings. I hope he's okay now, and I hope you're okay, Lindsay, as well. I hope you're all right because I know that it's your child, but you mentally and stuff like that. You know, it must. With me, it's always there. As I say, he's 20, and it's still in my head that I'm worried about him getting chest infections. And when I'm lying in bed at night, if I hear him coughing, oh my God, I'm up like a shot like that. Sky, we're talking about German movies with the squirty cream, yeah. It gets, look, you've got to see if you, a wee tip, see if you're taking it into your bedroom, put down something, put down like a bit of, see what the murderers use, what do they call that? The stuff that the murderers murder you on. Uh, the plastic stuff, right, anyway, the plastic stuff that murderers like to murder people on. Take some of that and put it on your bed before you use the squirty cream because it gets everywhere, it gets places. Yeah, a tarpaulin, Sophie. Tarpaulin. Take a tarpaulin into your room if you're using your squirty cream. That's my wee tip. There's my baby. I wasn't talking naughty, Sophie, honestly. Wasn't talking about German films. Ah. You can imagine it's some guy coming in and there's a beautiful lady behind the desk with all these cream cakes and squirty creams, all like that. And he comes over and he goes, I would really like some of that squirty cream. And he empties out his pockets and there's no money in it. Oops, I've no money. How am I going to pay for this squirty cream? Cue the music. Hold on, I get the tarpaulin out. Flick, flick. Right on it. It gets places. It does get places. Yeah, Maggie is going to. Do you know that's like so many times I've seen like serial killers and they've been to the checkout before they've done a crime, and you see them going through the self-service checkout and it's like rope in the bag, and then they tie things, but them in the bag as well. They're in the bag. You know, hammer in the bag. That Joe, guys, he had acids in the bag. 3 things of acids. Get that in the bag as well. And look, oh my goodness. Yeah, Sophie loves the crime shows as well. Oh, Lindsay, I'm so glad that he's good now. A murder kit. There you are, Sophie. And I always like to, I don't like to see them doing it, but it's interesting to see them, you know, in the go to Asda and stuff like that before they commit a murder, and you see them buying all this stuff. And I'm like, I see if I seen that in somebody's shopping basket, I'd be thinking they're up to no good. Cable ties, aye. Duct tape. Duct tape, cable ties, or rope. That sounds a bit, this is a bit dodgy right there, eh? I think, right, I'm not giving them the ideas of that, but see, if I was going to be a criminal that way, I think I'd be maybe ordering things on Amazon or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be going into the supermarket. I know, that's it. That's it. So if they're always in CCTV, Joe, guys, listen, see if if he's like that kind of thing, the crime documentary. Joe Guys is probably one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. And it was his parents that he killed. And there he was, as I say, in the supermarket. He wanted to buy, I don't know how many gallons of acid, right? You know, gallons of acid. So what he was doing, he was going in all these different shops. All over the place, he was going in all these hardware shops or whatever they call, to buy all this acid. You see him going in quite jolly as well to buy the acid. Don't be doing it, guys. Don't be doing it. Refrain. Oh, with me it's duct tape, go off a girl. See if anything's broke, or sellotape. Anything that's broken in the house, there'll be a wee bit of sellotape on that will fix it. The legs hanging off the table, get the sellotape out, there we go. good as new. Everything is. Oh, it's broke, is it? The lampshade's broke. Give me it over. Sellotape. There we are. Going for girl. They'll be looking at you going, oh, aye, cable ties, duct tape, a rope. You know, it sounds like my usual kind of, honestly, a flavouring date. It sounds like a date. I know. Maggie, can you imagine that murder kit? Poor Alina last year, With the Christmas present. Don't open it, she says. Don't open it. You'll know what it is if you open it. And there he comes along my grass. Alcohol for Linda. I was like, keep your voice down, Don't be shouting that. The neighbours are all going to know. Is it for immediate consumption? He said next. That was like, nobody's ever asked me that before, but I said, no, it's a Christmas present. See, afterwards, I had all the smart comments in my head afterwards. I thought I should have been saying this and that. Immediate, I get the lid off right now. Get the lid off it right now to a guzzle it. Sky, yeah, it sounds like my kind of date. Do you know what I mean? So, do you mind the duct tape? No, I don't mind that at all. A wee bit of bondage never hurt anybody. That's all right. I don't mind that. Duct tape and oh my goodness, see. But that's, you can see them buying all this stuff online. I'm like, my God. Black bags. That's another one that's usually in their kit. Black bags. Oof. Everywhere you go has got CCTV on it. Everything you do has got CCTV now. And we've got our mobile phones with us as well, which tracks us everywhere we go. And my car as well. My car can tell me exactly where I am. I don't know where the hell I'm, but my car will tell you the street. Yeah, bleach. They need some bleach as well. Bleach is always in the kit. Look at BTK. If you don't know, he's bind, torture, kill, right? That was this guy. BTK. See if you looked at this guy. He just looked like your average Joe, right? He was the leader of a Boy Scout club. He was like he'd done something like in forestry or something like that. He was to do something with that. Married, children, all the rest of it. And in his spare time, he liked to plot the murder of folk. That was what he says. It was all part of the thing. He had the fantasy first, and then he picked out his victim. He would look for a victim, and then there's a potential victim right there. And then he would do the stalking phase, right? He would stalk this person. And he had a bag called his kit or something. He called it a kill kit or something, he called it. And that had all his stuff in it that he would like to. Gary Ridgway, him as well. So that, I mean, these people are nuts. Be careful out there, guys. There's mental folk. Great. Listen, see if you see somebody in the shop that's got all that in their basket. I'm just saying, watch yourself. This guy's like, I'm definitely not going out to Scotland now. She's ruined the whole country for me. Elisa, the guy is called BTK, right? And the most shocking thing is on YouTube, you can see him in court. The judge is going through all the crimes. This day, this 20th of September, blah, 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 that you killed so-and-so, how do you plead? He's going, guilty, and how did you do it? And he goes, right, well, first of all, I was stalking them, and then I was doing this and that, and then I cut their phone wires, and, oh, that was great. Well, not great in that way, but it was like unbelievable. It was unbelievable watching this. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It was just matter of fact, like, no feelings. Golfer girl, we've got a few here as well. Look at the Wests and Myra Hindley and what's his face. We've had a few badgings, and then we had the doctor. Oh no! Why is this not charging? This blooming thing. It says low power. I might need to go. I don't know what I'm going. I'm going to need to get a longer cable. I hope it's charging. It might not be charging. Yeah, DNA, they can... See, it used to be years ago they needed loads and loads of blood and stuff like that for a DNA profile, but now... Oh, Francis the Japanese. There you go. Yeah, Doctor Shipman. He was a Doctor Death. He was the one I was talking about the other day that was getting all the wee old ladies and men to change their wills so that he was the beneficiaries. These people, and then he would just kill. God knows how many people that man done. Yeah, see that's it. I don't know why they want. Look, I'm glad I don't understand it. Because see if you're like, oh, I can understand them wanting to do that. But one of the worst is Joe Guys. If he's haven't watched him, give that a watch. That was his parents that he killed this, and he was in his 30s or something. The man, and he just wanted to kill his parents, and he had a book wrote Dad's assets, right? And it's going Dad's life insurance, whatever it is, £100,000, Dad's car, Dad's boat, Mum's assets, and then all in a book like that, a murder book. And I can't even go. I was going to say something that's the most disgusting thing, but if you're into serial killer things, watch BTK and watch Joe Guys. There's there. Jeffrey Dahmer. That was all young boys, wasn't it? That he took. That was all young boys that Jeffrey took, and they took. I remember watching them taking that man's fridge out his house. We know what was in the fridge, don't we, everybody? We know what was in his fridge. That he was eating. He got done inside, didn't he? Somebody stabbed him. He got done in when he went into prison. Somebody stabbed Jeffrey Dahmer. See, I know that many of them. I get them all mixed up now. I watch all these court cases as well. Listen, I'm starting to become a lawyer. I think I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going objection. I sit and watch all the court going, that's an objection right there. He's breaking Rule Watson or whatever. You know, I'm starting to get quite good at it. I'm starting to think I'm a lawyer now. I might advertise. John Wayne Gacy, he was a clown. He was a clown. And even after them finding all the bodies, golf girl, underneath his floorboards, he was like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. All these bodies underneath his house. It wasn't me that done it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I don't know how they got there. I think you know. I think you would know. The Scottish guy now, there was Brady. He was Scottish, wasn't he? Brady was Scottish. I was quite surprised. I don't know why, but Ian Brady, he was Scottish. Bring Scotland down. Him and Myra Hindley, it was Wayne's with them. It was babies that they would be snatching and stuff like that. There's a special place in hell for people like that. Dennis Nielsen, yes, him as well. Yep. He was another one. I was going, God, another Scottish guy. Stop murdering folk, eh? People of Scotland, going to calm down. Calm your knickers, everyone. Just calm down. Stop the murdering. See, when I'm queen of the world, I'll stop. I'll stop it all. Do you know what I'll do? I'll bring out a board. See if you don't murder somebody, you get a tenner a week. How's that? That'll sort of about £10 a week if you just pack it in. Is there a body under the M8? So, see, I know that the Cray brothers, apparently, there was people underneath London Bridge or something like that with the Crays. I remember that. Fred West, he was another one, wasn't he? Fred West. But I don't know why. There's a pigeon staring in my window because I've not got food out for them. Look, see that? They finished their food, and that pigeon saying, "Hey, missus." Look, it's waiting for me. Get the food out. Oh my goodness, guys. See, I don't know why. I'm find all that really interesting. So I do court cases and stuff like that. I really do find it interesting, and I always watch them. Oh, it used to be a vegetable. See, I didn't know that, so far. Oh. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to go and make myself a wee cuppa. Because this is telling me that the battery's running out and all that. I don't know what's going on with my phone these days. Go for girl, I know. Do you know what I said to Sophie? I'm £30 a month on bird food. But, you know, I do love my birdies. But they eat it dead fast now. But it's cold outside. So I'm going to go and put some out for them. So if you'll need to point that out to me next time we're on the motorway. So everybody have a lovely, lovely Monday. Stay warm and cosy. See if it snows. I'll try and get a wee video and put it on my Facebook for you. And I love you all very much. And I'm going to give you a big kiss now. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everyone.